welcome to Coffee with the Consultants. I'm Yang Sandoval.
And I'm Stephanie Essex.
And we are social emotional consultants at Starfish Academy. And today, I know that Stephanie doesn't have a mug, so I was just trying to think, what should I start out with? And so I was just thinking about, active listening and how did I learn how to do active listening when I was a child. So I just thought back and I was like, hey, the telephone game. Do you remember that game, Stephanie?
I do. We did that a lot when I was a kid.
We did too. And how it works is we kind of stand in the line. The first person will say a phrase or say a word. It will just keep going to each kiddo until the last kiddo will have to blurt it out. And so, it's just always so fun to hear what comes out in the end, and then we'll keep trying until we actually get it right. So it's really fun for us. So what is active listening? So active listening is the process by which an individual secures information from one another, individual or a group. So it involves paying attention to the conversation, like the telephone game, not interrupting one another, and taking the time to understand what the speaker is really discussing or saying. Even with your child, I feel like active listening is a good way for you to really improve your communication with your child, and it definitely lets your child know that you're interested in what he or she is saying. And so have you really practiced active listening? Play the telephone game. No, I'm just joking. So there's different stuff. So there's your full attention to your child. Make eye contact and stop other things you are doing. Get down on your child's level and reflect on or repeat back what she or he is saying or how she or he is feeling to make sure you really understand. And I know that me and Stephanie, we talk about this over and over and over again, but this is the best way for us to really practice active listening with our children.
Which is really important. We talk a lot about empathy too, teaching children emotional literacy and teaching them to be empathetic. So this is a way to show empathetic listening. And what you're saying is a good model for kids, Yang, okay, I'm giving you my full attention. I'm looking, I'm on your level. And so you're modeling that behavior, which is really positive for kids. So I think, a couple other things that I read about that are good ways to teach kids about active listening are recipes and cooking, like teaching your kids the recipes, having them really listen to it, and then working together to make recipe together and cook these items. Another fun thing is Simon Says is a fun game. It requires a lot of active listening, and it teaches self-regulation as well, which is amazing. And then there are tons of social stories out there that are beneficial for kids. Having them try to predict what's going to happen in the story really creates this an active listening where they have to really listen to the story, be a part of it, and then provide feedback. A cool book that I like is Quiet Please, Owen McPhee. It's a funny book about a little kid that's always talking over everyone. Well, then he gets laryngitis and he can't talk anymore, so he has to really practice his active listening skills. So it's just another fun tool that you can use to teach your kids about active listening. So
yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I love
fun game.
Greenlight.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. Greenlight.
Yeah,
that's another fun regulation. Yeah.
Yep. It really is. So, I do have some big news to share with everyone that next week is going to be my last week as a social emotional consultant. I'm devastated that I'm leaving, but, there's something else out there for me, and I'm going to be a school-based mental health therapist at one of the elementary schools in Northport. So I'm not going away. Hopefully we can, have me be a guest star one of these days. But, these big changes have been hard for both of us, and, and having to tell my kids at Starfish Academy that I'm leaving has been really big. So I feel like with that topic, it would be great for us, and it's appropriate for us to talk about how to help kids adapt with big changes in their lives. And so that's what we'll be talking about next week. And we'll see you guys soon. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, and see you later.
Bye, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.